been a great day with so many trade unionists here today. First speaker up, I'd like to introduce Ian Lever from the NUC. Ian Lever.
Well, fantastic to see all the unions out here today and on such a lovely day, shining on the righteous, the sun. Why are teachers here? Well, our dispute that we've been in now for some time is over pay. Our pay has gone down 17% in real terms since this government got in. It's about pensions. 68 is too late, and please don't take offence to the firefighter. If my house is on fire, I don't want to be carried down a ladder by a 68-year-old. It's what we're calling for is fair pensions for all. Everybody should be on a decent pension. We're here because of workload. Teachers have complained for a long time about work going up. The government actually commissioned its own survey into teachers' workload. They sat on the report. They didn't release it for months and months. The reason they didn't release it because it was their own survey, and it demonstrated that primary school teachers are working 60 hours a week. That's why they didn't release it. That's completely unsustainable. 60 hours, I did a bit of maths actually before I came out, 60 hours a week, if you take that as 40 weeks in the year, and then divide it by 365, it means that every primary school teacher is actually working 7 hours a day, every single day of the year. That's the average, 7 hours a day for every day of the year. But actually, I've said those are the reasons. That's what our trade dispute is about. That's not really why teachers are out here now. That's not why teachers are not losing another day's pay, why they're happy to be out here again. It's because of the damage that this government is doing to education. What this government wants is unqualified people in classrooms. It's quite happy to have unqualified teachers in academies and in free schools. What it wants is it's taken away the opportunity for local authorities to open new schools. So we're going to have a huge problem with shortage of school places because local authorities can't manage it anymore. It's talking about that this government is all about the destruction of what we understand as education by fragmentation and by privatisation. And that's the reason why teachers are out here now. That's the reason why they're prepared to lose another day's pay. And that's the reason why they'll carry on being out here until we get rid of this government. Teachers' morale is rock bottom at the moment. You may not be aware that for every new teacher that comes into the program, every person who qualifies and starts teaching, nearly 50% of them have left within 5 years. Nearly half of them go just within the first 5 years. And we've been out here several times now over the last couple of years, but what is different today and what makes this so fantastic is we've got our colleagues from Unite, from Unison, from GMB, from the Fire Brigade Union and from PCS out here as well. The latest, of course, this morning on the news, they've been talking about the last couple of days, this government is about changing the law over striking and about ballots and the rest of it. And it's obvious why they're doing that. They're weak, they're vulnerable, and for all their talk about strikes not being supported, you only have to look at what's happening here in Leicester, what will be happening in Birmingham, what will be happening in Coventry, what will be happening in Nottingham to see the thousands of people. You know, there's probably 1,000 people here today, there's millions of people out across the country. That's what they're frightened of. So we need to be back out here again. You need to be on the march on the 18th of October down in London, the TUC march, and we need to all be back out here again in the autumn, striking again and demanding fair pay, fair pensions and a reduction to bureaucracy and workload. Stand up for education.